Alright, chat, I'm back with more Blade and Sorcery. But I know what you're thinking. You're just gonna do the same series and we're kinda tired. But we're gonna do a new one. We're gonna do a new series. You know what you're thinking. Oh, you can't be that different. Blade and Sorcery, but no. We're gonna do Blade and Sorcery, but only with the fire magic. Now, since I am limiting myself so much here, I will be doing all of this, Now, since I am limiting myself so much, I am going to, be doing, I'm going to be adding some rules to the limit on everything, but, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm running off like no sleep. Think properly, because my headset feels weird to be in right now. I don't know why. But anyways, the rules are very simple. Oh, fire crystal at home. But I can use my fists. Okay? The fists are an option, but I cannot use weapons unless it's staffs or anything that has to use magic to use. So if I use a staff and imbue it with fire and start beating someone to death with it, that's technically me using magic. Or if I did a sword or a boomstick, and I stab them with it, well, not a sword, but like a flintlock, and I like hit them with it, I can, as long as it's a magic weapon that requires magic to use its fullest potential, it's technically a magic weapon. So yes, it is magic, so I'm gonna count it as magic. Able to use kicks and punches, but here's where it gets kind of tricky.
Let's do this.
I am also I am also able to combine magic with fire, but if I'm using the direct magic, like let's say if I use the lightning and fire beam, if I use the direct magic of that, then it will be false, and then I have to let myself die, and then spend all of my money in the Baron on useless stuff. And then I have to throw that stuff away and never use it ever. Anyways, so if I use the direct magic, so I can combine fire, lightning, fire, gravity, whatever the combinations are, I just can't use the direct magic. So that means majority of the body crystal is safe. So majority just me being a very strong guy with fire. Also another rule, I have to kill everyone I run into. They have to die. I can't just run away from somebody. If this little counter right here does not go up, then it's invalid and I have to let myself die. Or spend all my or spend my money at the Barons. But if that counter does not go up, you guys might have to catch me on it, but if the counter doesn't go up, then that means it is invalid. So it's pretty simple whenever you think about it. No direct magic other than fire, and no leaving anybody alive. I probably will do this with just nothing but gravity one. I mean, I know already someone's done it with I know somebody's already done this with nothing but telekinesis. so want from you, but I can't because of the rules. You dead? These rules suck, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm already hating myself for making these rules. That was just the first 4 enemies! And I'm already out of breath! I'm not even at a dungeon yet. Probably will search up the Blade and Sorcery lore. And then I will learn it, and then I'm gonna stop going on spiels about it. Or maybe I will incorporate some of the lore into videos. You never know. Now I gotta clean off my lens. It's smart. Fix the broke. What? Alright. Alrighty. So as soon as I unlock the fire, I'm gonna be set, because fire means my powers, and my powers mean I can So majority of the time I will be just upgrading fire and body. I'm gonna read this. Hello, mate. Oh, this is the Baron. Welcome to Enredian. It seems we have a mutual friend at the Dalgarian Preservation Society. Oh, as a personal favor to Alfrean, I will be glad to meet you and offer some guidance on the task that lies before you. When you are settled, take this small boat that is docked at the pier. Come meet me, the Baron's Bounty. It's my store located on a small island nearby. Cheers, the Baron. Huh. Fire! Disgusting. I don't want to read a diary, unless that's our diary, and I still don't want to read it. Boop. And you're probably wondering why am I not doing the original series? It's just because I don't want to. It's just a preference thing. I'm tired of doing it. Icky. So, I don't think y'all could ever guess my favorite type of magic in this game. You guys could never guess in a million years. Also, in y'all's opinion, what is the most crackable color? Just curious. Because I was once asked that question and I said purple, and then they said it was turquoise. And I'll be entirely honest, turquoise is the least crackable color in the entirety of the color wheel. I would honestly say a lime green's more crackable. Imagine going, to a lime green.
Hello, mate. You're most welcome to the Baron's Bounty. Alright, that's 1. 2 more strikes and you're out of here.
What do I burn you? So turns out the Baron's really weak to fire. That is good to know. Almost lost my balance. I've been informed. You and the Dalgarian. I'm not reading all that. I swear there's more reading in this game than any game I've ever played. I'm joking, I played Undertale. But I swear, it's a close second.
Hey, there's a collection of relic bounties over on that board. If you feel like earning some nice rewards, why don't you take a look?
You sound like you're in a hotel room.
Once you start a bounty, I'll mark it as a location on your map. Be careful.
Also, all armor and everything in the game is mine for the taking, except for these thingies. But these thingies are fine. And I am okay to just walk up to somebody and go without using magic.
Careful, mate.
But as long as it's considered a magic item and needs magic to use its fullest potential, like I just explained earlier, it's technically a magic item, and meaning that it's considered ties with the fire magic, meaning, I swear, safe, meaning I am fine to keep on doing my shenanigans with these things. Hold up, can I afford one? No, I can't. But I know a good hat that's right over here. Rizzler, I have become a me is not the real is money on me doing this Rizzler, I have become help me is not the real
On the counter, red cloth for purchases, blue cloth for sales.
Nobody reeled me through this Rizzler. I can gun Riz myself. Nobody drew me through this Rizzler. Okay. My best friend will probably have to be a good old-fashioned shirt that's gonna give me a lot more spell magic. So what are you good at? Focus, regen, spell casting, and mobility. Bring on spell casting. But I can double layer you. So it's the same exact thing, but you can double layer with this, which gives me more spell casting. So, hey. So this combo should...
Red cloth over here is for... Well, this takes me back. That's from my homeland of Centara, mate. We're a small but prosperous mercantile nation west of Erebor.
You got a little
Centara
something.
doesn't have a lot of cities or a large population, but we punch way above our weight class by having the best sailors in Biet. Our sailors dare to sail over even the most treacherous seas to trade wealth, information, and spread our influence. Of course, Centara often gets a bad rap from the accusations that a large part of our wealth comes from sitting on the fence in diplomatic plays, while exploiting trade brokers between rival nations, including illegal wares. And, they're not exactly wrong.
I love being at the Barrens. Not for the shop. I love the style of the shop, sure. But I like the Baron, okay? He's a cool fella. Okay, so whenever I get out here and I check, my spell casting should be top tier. Why the hell is it still low? I swear, I try, and nothing works. I swear, if I go check, and this is the same exact thing, I can't even check my kill count with this thing on. Yeah, the spell count. I can't check kill count. I have to remove this coat. Plus, it's kind of ugly. Come on. I did it! I'm so good at this game. Why did I have 7 kills? All I did was bonk him on the head once.
If you want to buy something, just place it on the red cloth on the counter.
Ouch. And I did a tiny bit of lore diving, and I figured out that that big planet at the home island thingy, that is Orion or Orion or whatever. The little planet statue I had to get like a couple episodes back in the old series that I probably will do another episode on. So this is gonna be a pain to keep track of. Alright. What was I doing again? Oh yeah. This should help with spellcasting if I can afford it. It is 256. for something that is pretty good for spellcasting. Should raise me up a little bit. But right now my spellcasting is kind of good, but also kind of so, and plus I need some pants to match this Centauro vibe, because what do I look like pulling up in a t-shirt with long sleeves? Well, kind of like, they're kind of jorts, but like, no. Keep my sandals on. I didn't even buy that. Are we so serious right now?
If you want to sell me an item, just place it on that blue cloth on the counter over there.
Wonder, is the boots also good?
You drive a hard bargain.
I can't even afford them. Bugged. All the boots. And technically, this isn't direct magic, because it's base. And base, that's just so I don't have to, because my knees hurt, okay? Because that's me trying to crouch down. I don't have that. I don't have that option, is what I'm gonna call it, to be able to do that. That is for people that have working controllers and didn't mod the game so much that it started bugging on them. I swear, my blade sorcery hates me. Because if I was to enable all my mods, because whenever I play modded, I still have to disable some. Because some mods are not compatible with other mods, and I can't delete them because they have sentimental value. Also, if I delete them, I can't download them again because they're for different versions. Which really stinks.
Again. Here we go.
I can hold weapons, I just can't attack with that weapon. Or get a kill with it. Are you dead? You're dead. 9. I need better spell casting. Yes. That speed is not sufficient. Yeah, how am I supposed... If it takes like 3 fireballs to set someone on fire, which will be a guaranteed kill, I mostly have to them. And some of them have actually good armor. Don't.
You will regret this. What's this?
Burnt chicken. Hey. I did it because I am the best blade and sorcery player on this side of the South. Pixelated has nothing on me, and neither does Iceberg. I know he doesn't make blade and sorcery content, but he does have the game. He has a staff. That's free merchandise. You stay there. Be a good boy and stay there for me. This is free merchandise right here that I don't have to pay for. This is kind of buns. It is only tier 0, but I couldn't afford one, so that's something. Eesh. You see some? Oh, I thought they didn't patch. I thought you know, they patched it, but you used to be able to summon fireballs or at least imbue weapons. I think I'm confusing them, but you were able to either imbue fireballs or do like some type of fire magic underwater, which was really funny.
Huh. Here we go.
Hey, at least you waited. Everyone, Her Highness, the Royal Battle Axe, has been sending her soldiers into the mountains to find the entrance of some ancient ruin or something. If it is in the interest of the crown, of the Iridian. Wait, I'm Iridian. To find these entrances, then you can bet that that means it contains something valuable, which means it is in our interest too. I want men to begin combining the lands and mapping out the terrain to find these entrances before the soldiers do. I don't care. I got a question about blue sorcery. Why do I have to install a mod to get different races in the game? I know that you're able to make yourself different races in the character menu, but why are all the people I'm fighting white? I know it's a slight gripe. I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't care what race I'm fighting. It's just kind of weird because I'm fighting over this really like cool and expansive planet that seems to be like full of tons of islands. Why are you so glossy? Anyways, I'm like exploring and fighting my way through a ton of expansive islands.
My blade is ready.
Just for like me to not be fighting different races. Like, is everybody on this planet white? No, I'm not complaining. I mean, it would seem like something that's really not needed for them to change, because it's just how a character looks. It wouldn't improve your stats or anything. I mean, it shouldn't, but it's just kind of weird. Like, it's kind of weird just only being on white people. I mean, I am a white person, so I'm just saying. It's kind of weird. I'm not calling Warp Frog racist, and I'm not trying to come off as a racist. I'm just saying it's somewhat weird to see and experience not being able to see different races. There's usually... Wait, why do I care? I can't use it anyways if I find it. Could probably intimidate somebody with it, but that's the most I can do with it. But I highly doubt the AI knows anything about that. Hey, it's the end. We're ending this off with 18 kills. And all of them were burnt. I mean, it's up for one, maybe. No, I know. He was burnt, too. I had to get that item, and then I had to go burn him, and then... Yeah, he was burnt. What do you got? To be or not to be? Ah! I wish that if you were to upgrade your fire magic to tier, like, 3, it could no longer burn you, which would be cool. Like, it would just give you flame intolerance, to where all other fire magic would not hurt you. But then that also means, like, the eye, like, fire mages can, like, don't take damage from fire, which probably causes a big problem with this series. I mean, I could just but they'd have giant pieces of armor on, and I'd highly doubt that I'm gonna have enough precision to just punch some metal plating. Like, it's basically doing this. It's doing no damage. Two scrolls this early? Dang, I already almost doubled my profits! And I haven't even sold anything yet. I'm so used to having flying kick, even though it's like a tier 2 or tier 3 body core.
Welcome.
Boom. 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 And boom. Boom. Nothing.
Thanks.
But there should be better items, which means sorcerer items, which means... Do you help with spellcasting? Barely. I'm looking for like these little armband thingies. Because these, even though they're tier 0, help so much. And this doesn't help with spellcasting, but it is armor. And we need armor before I die a terrible death. Inside your...
Oh, this leather is in great condition. Its previous owner took great care of it.
I forgot that all these pieces of like weaponry, maybe the Baron might have forged some of them, but they're from different factions, and the armor's from different factions and all that other stuff. So that means the Baron just found this stuff like scavenging. I wondered, are other factions showing up at the Barons? Just a thought. Yes, you are great. It's better than this stinky armor.
So, you're some kind of sorcerer?
Yeah, I'm more much of a sorcerer, you could say. But I only do fire
Okay,
magic.
deal.
I know he's probably gonna warn you about the magic consuming me, because I'm still thinking about what he said about that rocked like guy. It's kind of spooky. It's kinda spooky. Wait, this is a druid cloak, so that... Oh, so you can't be armored and a sorcerer at the same time. That's cool to know. So my spellcasting should be pretty high now. Yeah, let me see how fast this is. It's not much faster, but it's something alright. How much money I got left? 87. Should be good to get 1 piece of hand gear. 2, actually. 87, yeah. Should be good to get these 2, and then I'm gonna be on my way. And then next, I'm gonna get some footwear and legwear. And I'm probably gonna...
Thanks for your business.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have probably like a helmet, like a heavy-duty helmet, just so I don't get like head injuries, which are the more dangerous ones out of all the injury types, believe it or not. Is the head's like one of the more important ones, but then chest is also pretty important. So everything down should be the ones that are like helping with sorcery, but they're not, which is probably a bad idea. Here, let me test this out real quick. Come here. Come here, Mr. Bound.
Careful, mate. Careful, mate.
Does it feel hot, Mr. Baron? Oh, it's actually burning him? I didn't even use fire. So you're telling me this burns people? That's sick. I don't even have to use that. I could just grab someone, then do this. Oh yeah, feel the fire. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! This will also give me a, it's giving me a ton of stuff over there, which will probably result in a boomstick, which is going to be great, because the fire version of that is the only one I know. And, whew, this is cool. I'm going to be entirely honest. This series, it's going to be pretty slow, is what I'm going to say. It could be fast-paced, it could be slow, it could be super quick. I never know with these types of things. I mean, Blade and Sorcery is like one of my more unpredictable games. Like Hard Bullet, I can just predict that I'm just going to be experimenting with their
Huh. Let's see how they tackle my blade.
oh, this is gonna be difficult because they got shields. Ow! This feel nice? Ow! Ow! Your twin hurts! Get comboed, nerd! Wait, should I allow shields? Because that's technically not in my range of, like... Shields technically too much, and I've never actually used a shield before because I'm too aggressive. But, should I? I mean, shields don't really seem necessary. But I really don't have anything to protect me because I'm not fragile. I have a theory. But, yeah, I have a minor theory that the thing I'm looking for is right over there. It's pretty smart. Yeah, there's a disgusting blue line. I remember that from the last time I had this quest, which was a pretty long time ago. My fire magic is superior to anyone's fire magic. Really turn me on, turn me on. You're off on my feet now, babe. The reason I'm gonna probably look up a video to do a lore deep dive for me is because I'm stupid. And I email? They had email. I have no clue what time frame this is in. Probably have to Google it. Because it is set in, like, it looks like it's set in medieval times, but they have email. Like, you can never tell with magical series. This could just be, like, a poorly technology, like, maybe they replaced technology with magic, and it ended up making everything look, like, super weird. But, like, all the Dalgirian ruins, which are, like, hundreds, I'm guessing hundreds of years old, don't look like their architecture were that old. I mean, I can't really say much. I don't look at old architecture. I'm not an architect. But it doesn't look that old. It looks like it was set in the same time frame that this is set in. But yet again, these are also ruins. So I can never really say. Throw fireballs at me. I'll throw them back at you, but in much faster succession than you can breathe. I wonder how it would feel to get hit with a fireball. I'm asking for a friend here. Like, what would it feel like? Do I feel the burn? Like, as the mage, do I feel the burn on my, like, fingers? Because the fire's coming from my fingertips, but am I feeling it? I'm confused. Seriously. Like, does it burn me too? There's never anything in there. So I might as well not look. More people? Are we so serious right now? What type of magic you got down there? I'm guessing fire, but if you have lightning, I'm gonna be very shocked. This fire is very much here. Sorcery. Hey, stop. I'm not really punching people. I'm keeping my distance a lot. But then I'm up close and I'm just like, fireball, fireball. Like the wizard from Clash of Clans. I mean Clash Royale. I haven't played Clash of Clans in years, but Clash of Clans has a better name. And it's easier to say. This room always confused me on my first ever playthrough. I only got it like twice, but I never understood. Like, I would walk in here, I would look this way, and I would look that way. I wouldn't even see that hatch. And it's like just... It's so poorly made. And was this like a church? Whoa, that was fast. Am I secretly a psychic? But whatever. And now it's this room. I always hated this room. Mainly because I'm scared this is gonna turn into a horror game real quick. Like, look at this corridor and tell me this is not part of like a horror game or a horror movie that has to do with like rock. Really name a horror movie that had to do with rock. Still, it's scary. Why am I trying to be stealthy?
Let's see how they handle my blade.
I mean, I can't really be stealthy. I have the one with more louder magic. It's pretty weak. Yeah, I'll admit my magic's weak. Like, they scream before they burn, unless I'm covering their mouth. But if I cover their mouth, then I start to burn. All I'm good at is being loud. This is a poem. Dear Ethrian, I feel awful. I was sold on going up north, but the whole expedition was terrible. Wet, cold, muddy, and I finished the batch of cookies you gave me. They have cookies! That's how I know this is more modern. When were cookies invented? Hold up. Weren't they invented in like the 1950s, 18 something? Was this around the time of Abraham Lincoln?
Here we go.
Was Abraham Lincoln a sorcerer? Hold up. This is raising a lot of questions. Because how in the Invincible universe, Abraham Lincoln was like a superhero, I think. Can't wait until I can just imbue the magic right into them. I had to get all the crystal cores because I know what it does, I just don't know what I have to combine to get what it does. Because I play in Sandbox 90% of the time like a normal Blade Sorcery player. I don't play Crystal Hunt all that often. Until like right now. Because of how fun Crystal Hunt is. It's the same exact thing, but it has procedurally generated, like, well, I guess you could call it procedurally, but it's not procedural. It generates it differently each time. I mean, I don't really know what to call that other than procedurally generated, but it's not generated as you go through. I'm tired of you doing this to me. Hey! 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 It's not nice, compadre. Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed. Why? Oh, frick! You can't steal stuff anymore? Did they patch that? Since when? Ah! Oh, I'm getting puny magic now. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This is not me running, this is a tactical retreat. Don't worry, they will be dead. I just need your staff. I just need your staff. Give me this. Stay back. Stay back, I have a staff. And you have nothing. I do believe the staff is the worst weapon, but if you don't have strong magic, that is. Oh, so the boomstick just says this is just the same as the staff, but it's just able to stab. Yeah, you're not able to do this because you're not me. You're not able to bludgeon somebody because you don't have free will. So that will. I wonder, is the Baron going out to kill people? Wait, he has one hand, so he can really only scavenge. Thrall's staff. How do I make something mine? I want to keep something. My magic that strong? It is that strong. Yeah, I almost died while wielding magic. Mainly because all I can do is fail. And I wasted a ton of heals. So unless I can get like a healing item, no, this entire run was useless. I mean, it's not useless. This was a room run, so it kind of was useless, but I will get better weapons that are actually not able for the game to take away from me unless I lose them. And then they'll still be in my book, so I'm smart. No, I've always thought that the song Monster by Skillet and the song The Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace sounded very similar. Mainly because they have like pretty similar themes, but like they just sound similar, okay? They're both talking about the guy not being a very nice person. Diddle 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 diddle. Listen. Come on. Us. 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 I think I might buy. I think I might get the body core, and then because I have a shorter thingy. Since I don't need that much maps at this early stage, might as well get it in investing in the body core so I can have more HP. Is almost dying really does get you the scare. Because I haven't died to somebody in a long time. Sure, I've died to my stupidity and falling off a ledge, but I've never died to somebody's hand in like a solid. Well, last time I died to somebody's hand was like last year. I'm gonna be entirely honest. So if I could get like a better weapon, that'd be great. Not weapon. I mean, if I could afford a staff, which I probably can't. Yeah, I don't think I can afford a staff. I mean, I can
Whether
afford to
blade
put
or sorcery, I have everything you need.
Whether blade or sorcery. All right, let's test that. All right, I'm gonna count how many blades you have, and then I'm gonna count how many sorcery items you have. Okay, that's one sorcery. Those are technically blades. Blade, blade, blade. I'm not counting. I'm just listing them. Blade, blade, blade. Technically a hammer, so technically blade, 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 blade. Not sorcery, and not sorcery. Blade, 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 sorcery. blade, blade, blade. And you can't forget over here, blade, 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 blade. So out of all of your stuff, there was like 3 or 2 sorcery items, buddy. You do have both, so you're not lying. So he's technically not lying, but he's technically not telling the truth too. I mean, I'm stupid. He technically is telling the truth either way, because he does have both blade and sorcery. Hey, hey. You are good at defense.
When you're ready to check out, place your items on a red cloth on the counter.
I need something like pants or boots that would give me good defense. You will give me decent defense, which is more than I got right now.
Solid metal. That'll weigh you down, but you're less likely to suffer a fatal wound in battle.
551 for a staff. How much is the basic one? Just 1 tier up and it's costing me a fortune.
Remember to use that responsibly, and if you don't, you didn't get it here.
Hey, I like his mentality.
That's solid steel, but beware of can openers.
Can openers. Oh, how long is this around? Give me my
Thanks.
items. Now, I might actually use how this is going to be very necessary. Oh, there we go. Is this is a short staff. I can just bam. And then if I had it, I'd be able to flamethrower it. And then you are also technically a staff, which is technically a fire weapon. And a maple do. So it does work as a staff. But what are you? It depends on if I'm taking you. Gravitating drought. Now I will not take the normal fire pots. It's on fire. But it does burn for a decent amount of time.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah. Do I just keep on accepting stuff? How about I just accept it if I have it? That seems like a better idea. Because I get all the loot from dungeons. Okay, so that over there was like 200. So I'm able to splurge out a little bit more. So I do need pants. Which you are, so I'm taking you.
Solid metal. That'll weigh you down, but you're less likely to suffer a fatal wound in battle.
Wait a minute, this is useless. I want a refund, Mr. Barrett. Just wasted good hard cash. That's gay. And yes, I can say that now because Pride Month's over. Oh. I do need better spellcasting. I don't really need focus reject. What are you good at? Because if it's not a 4 in spellcasting, hey, you're useless. I need to look like a hippie.
On the counter, red cloth for purchases, blue cloth for sales. Great. Will there be anything else?
No. He's starting to I think I'm starting to overstay my welcome. Ooh! I looked like an idiot! In that position. Hold up, thumbnail? thumbnail? Hold up. That did not work. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, Jack. I'm used to it speeding up. Hold up. If I'm in the position. Perfect. I am the most perfect being on the planet. I'm gonna show the Baron my perfection. I act like I actually got hurt by that. But why did it damage me in the first place? That's my own fireball. So if I throw two at the same... Oh. Damn. So there's stationary ones now that I have to watch out for? So if you're telling me if I'm making a tactical retreat after just... Okay, it's... What? Okay, so there can't... Okay, so there can't be more than one, so how about I just fire off fireballs at the start of construction? Oh, this is gonna suck whenever I get detonation. Might as well touch it. Ah! My hand is cooked. I do need to get the outpost thing done. I didn't get it done last series. My head hurts so much. Anyways, you want to know what really grinds my gears? I'm gonna go on a rant now, because that's the majority of what this Blade and Sorcery content consists of. Consists of me ranting while you just get to watch mindless violence, because I know my audience. I know what they want. I mean, I really don't, but... Alright, send them off. Ow. Alright. There you are. That's perfect. I have my stationary ball in place. So I can... Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. I'm cracked out of my mind. What a... Ush. Ush. I have more defense now, woman. Is this hot? Why am I being mean to the wild folk? I don't have any beef with them. Okay, so I thought my magic was just strong, but their tables are just weak. Or I'm just fat. I'm not fat. Am I? Okay, so there can be more than one. That's not good to know. I have no clue why it's bugging this much. I'm already 50 minutes in on this episode, so I have to cut it here. But if it does get a lot of views or not, I don't care. I'm gonna keep on doing stuff that I like, and if you guys don't like to watch it, then that's tough. Stop! I swear, I'm gonna crash out. And I know restarting the level's not gonna do anything. Yeah, I'd like to see you summon them. You know what if I throw you into it? So it does still count as a fireball that they can run into. But it also works as one of my fireballs. And I was not aware you can run into your own fireball. I think that should be fixed. It's probably just a bug in the game, but I don't know why it's so prominent. Oh my, scared at me. I swear, I'm gonna end up dead. I'm gonna do a fireball. You wanna know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna end up doing a fireball because I'm at range and at low HP. And it just tanks it. Like, What is this game? I've probably taken more damage from my own fireballs than actually people. Like, fix your game, Warp Frog. Like, what is this? Didn't even mean to cast that final one at him. Technically not a weapon. New rule, I can use the environment. Because if I take, like, pottery, that counts as a stab. And if I stab pottery into somebody's throat, it's technically not a weapon, but it's technically not sorcery, because it's technically unseen. So the rules and regulations say nothing about the environment. Okay, so it's not just that fireball that I just casted. Okay, so my fireballs at any point in their lifetime can just decide to not work anymore. That's cool to know. That's just amazing to know, actually. Why am I have to go to the same dungeon again? Dungeon room, I should say. How did I know that was true? Like, can I get a single working fireball? Like, that one is just deciding not to work. There's so many fireballs. There's so many fireballs that are just deciding to not be my friend today. I did not know there was a Pokemon for that. I'm gonna use it like us. And use it more of as like a weapon than a staff. My hand is turning into molten rock. That voice tried. Alright, I'm gonna go on my rant now. So, as some of you may know, I'm a Has-Been Hotel fan. I've met Christian Borle. I have his signature. I have most of the box merchandise. You'll never guess my favorite character. You're right, it's Vox. But anyways,
Let's see how they handle.
I just don't like it whenever people mock me for. Are we so serious right now? Did I just die to my own sorcery? Where even is my body? Oh, so it gets. I just died to my own sorcery. Let's be entirely honest here. I am the weakest sorcerer on the planet. I'll say it. I lit myself on fire and it ended up being my death because of how stupid the fire magic is today. Well, should I say tonight? Why did I click retry? Should I click load home? I swear, if I summon 2 fireballs, yeah, I'm gonna end this episode off here. Busted fireballs. And I probably will give titles to these episodes now. So I'll probably call this one A Brand New Awakening or Forging a New Fire. That's tough. Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna do my rant now. Anyways, so as many of you know, I'm a Has-Been Hotel fan, and I mean, I get it that some people have opinions. Yes, everybody has opinions, and everybody's enabled to their opinions. But if you're going out of your way just to hate on a show that some people just love and are just showing that they like it, like I used to have this really toxic relationship with this guy. It wasn't like it wasn't gay or anything. It was a friendship. But he used to bully me just because I liked that show, and I'm not gonna say his name, Logan, but and it's not Pixelated Fox. His name's not even Logan. I just started rapid firing names because I was scared I was gonna say his actual name on accident, but I luckily I didn't. But what was I talking about again? Oh yeah. So I had to end that. I had to cut ties with him because he was being a real jerk one night, and I'm not even gonna get into it right now because this story's not about him. It's about how people are mean, and so I got bullied for liking that show. I got called a fat loser every single day. Got told to kill myself. Got death threats. You know, the titular toxic relationship with your friend, old friend. I'm so glad he's not contacting me anymore because he used to suck up to me just so I would get into a call with him just so he could bully me more. And I'd like attention. So I got into the call, and then he would start bullying me, and then I would cry myself to sleep that night, and I just really wasn't in the right headspace. So I didn't even feel like bothering to post videos at all. And that's why I disappeared for so long, and now I'm back because I returned after I cut ties with him. So, but if you guys are still watching, then I'll get into the actual rant. I just don't like it whenever people are constantly hating on a fandom that I like. I mean, I get it if you're hating on like the fandom for being weird or cringy, but then they're going out of their way that calling everybody in that fandom disgusting cretins that don't deserve to live. And it gets like seriously, this is allowed on YouTube. YouTube, you're gonna flag one of my Undertale videos for copyright because I decided to play a game that has music in that game, but yet you're ignoring this borderline bullying content. And I know I'm probably just overreacting over this whole situation, but like, it's been going on for years, and I get that some people don't like Hazman Hotel. I mean, the majority of people don't like it, but I really do. And then for somebody to just say the whole fandom is terrible cretins. I mean, I'm probably the only person on this planet that actually uses the word cretin. But terrible, horrible creatures that don't deserve to live. Like, saying all that is, like, terrible. And, I'm not gonna say that I'm some nice guy or anything, but I would never, like, post anything like that online, ever. Like, if I get mad, I might say it, but then I'll apologize for it, but it just gets to a point. And, I have a friend that doesn't really talk to me anymore, but we were really big friends, and, she was a fan of Dandy's World and stuff, and then I heard people start bad talking Dandy's World, and like, I was like, I don't know anything about that fandom, but like, seriously, it's not that deep, it's just a game. I think. It could be a show. It could have been based on a show. I don't know. It looks like a kid's show. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anything about it, but it could be one. But, just hating on everything, just going out of your way to show hate is kind of pathetic, not gonna lie. So, and I'm not saying you can't not like something. I'm saying that just going out of your way to be mean is really pathetic and unnecessary. And it just kind of upsets me how bad the human race is. It kind of disgusts me that I'm a human. I wish I was like a bird. I'm not a furry or anything, but if I was a bird, I would like not have to think as much as I do now, because the worst part of the human, the worst part of the human is their want of free will and their gain of free will. So, well, I guess that's all I had to say. I wanted to say more, but I don't. think it's allowed on the internet. Because then I was going to start going into a deep dive of my life, and then I'm sure no one wants to hear that, because my life is just a sad, pathetic story of a chud that doesn't really have friends. I mean, I do, I just don't have many. So, all I'm really saying is, please comment, like, subscribe, just so I can, get, out there, because the famous stay famouser, and the unknown stay unknown, and I'm trying to get out unknown. I'm trying to get famous, and seeing that I can't post shorts, no one's gonna find this unless you help, and if you help, then I'm gonna get out there more. So, like, show your friends, show people. I don't care who you show. You could be hating on me for all I care. But, it's just sad. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and, comment, yeah, comment. And, have a good day, night, whatever. So, make sure, yeah, make sure you do all that.